shovel in hand with a heart full of hope. I'm chasing that dream in the mother lode. From sun up to sundown, I'm working that ground, sniping and digging where the gold's been found. With my coal swinging and my pan full of pride, I'm searching for treasure the hills try to hide. California gold deep in my soul, living this life in the motherlode.
Triple D Prospecting here. I'm on another adventure. I got my cousin Dylan out here again with me. I got my stepson LJ out here with me. They're at it. They got busy as soon as we got here to try and find some gold. We're gonna do some crevicing, doing a little sluice box. I'm gonna get in the water and do some sniping. But yeah, hopefully we can find some good gold today. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members. I really appreciate you all. I appreciate the support. I can't remember everybody's name. I should have wrote them down before I came out here, but I thank you. If you'd like to become a member, I have a join. If you go to my page, you can go to join members. I have a greenhorn tier. You get early access to videos and stuff. But the tier to join is the prospector tier. I do a giveaway once a month for the prospector tier, and there are going to be some good giveaways. You don't want to miss out on that. But yeah, I'm going to quit jibber jabber and I'm going to get at it and find some gold. See y'all in a bit. Alright, so I hopped in the water and here's my first crevice I dug out. Nice little bit of gold waiting for me. This bedrock in this area is super nice. It's real hard bedrock that just breaks away. That's the kind of bedrock you want to find because you know it's been collecting and collecting and collecting. Also, when you're sniping, you want to try to break up the bedrock if you can. You'd be surprised how much material gets down in the tiniest little cracks, and that gold can get down in there. You'll see here I find bits all the way down at the bottom of where this crack was. That's made its way down underneath the rock. Figured I'd try some different angles of videoing instead of just the first person view and let you guys see exactly what I'm doing. Sorry the GoPro doesn't do it no justice, but there's like 3 or 4 nice little bits in here. Right here I busted out some more bedrock, and you see me trying to pick this piece of gold out with a crevice tool. Thank you Heritage Gold Rush for supplying me with that 2-toes crevice tool. It's always nice to bring a light with you also while sniping, so you can see down the cracks when it's, especially early morning when it's dark.
the area where heavies are falling, and you can see there's a piece of lead there with that gold. There's a nice chunky piece right here. What I like about this area, it might be small bits, but they're chunky, they're thick, they're not flat flakes. Here's one of my nicest pieces of the day. Nice big flake. Another nice chunky piece. Now this crack ran like with the river up on the wall. I was surprised that there was this big of a piece of gold stuck in there. This is a crack that's up on top of the bedrock, and this is probably my nicest piece of the day. Nice big old flake, and that's just a tiny little crack on top that it's made its way down in there. You always want to check every crack that you find when sniping.
So I just got done with lunch. Not having a killer day, but not having too bad of a day. Found a nice little flake just before lunchtime. We're all just chilling, hanging out. Do you want to have anything to say? Deer in the headlights. cousin's over here. He just cleaned out the drink mount. I'm gonna pan this out and see what he's got. Hopefully there's some good gold in there. A lot of black sand, I can see it already. Oh, remember when you do it, you want the pan down this, not that way, so it all goes to that corner. Because if you rock it back, it's going to be up high. Yeah. So then it works down in the corner of the pan where it'll get stuck and stay. Yep, should give her some more shakes. There you go.
More rocks out.
Yeah. We'll time lapse this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Still learning.
I know, I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, give her some shakes. Get that pan sand back up. Nope, nope. Get angle your pan down.
So it's okay if it goes in the second rivet, like it.
Oh yeah, you want to keep all your heavies in this corner. Because when you bring it back like that, you're going to bring the heavies out, and then when you flow it like this, it'll want to roll over what material you have. You want to keep the heavies down at the bottom. Yeah, if there's gold in there, it's going to get caught in those riffles. Yep. Now what I'd do is turn the pan around this way, get the gold down in that corner, get water in there. Yep. Just pour it out the back. There you go. Now bring it around to this side. Just kind of swish it around. Yep. There you go. Now do the same thing. Give her shakes. So now the rocks will. That's where you got. Yeah, that's fine. You just kind of watch. See, you can get this stuff down like that because the gold's going to sit down in that corner. You just kind of watch until you get down to the black sand. You start seeing black sand, give her some more little shakes. See, all the light stuff's going to roll off. Your gold should be underneath all that black sand. That's why you want to keep it at an angle like this so it's down in that corner. There's your little chunker right there. Yeah, it's a nice little bit right there. You can actually feel it. Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Here's some more bedrock that I've busted out. This one was holding a lot of pieces. Good pieces too. If you see that piece of bedrock that's on my right there, you can see how tiny those little cracks are. I'm gonna pop that piece off here in a second. There's another nice piece of gold that's made its way down in that tiny little crack. My stepson picked up my camera while I was digging. Now this bedrock had overburden all over. It was covered. You couldn't even see the bedrock. Gold's just sitting right on top. You can see the overburden at the top of the screen. I'm working my way up this bedrock. Clear the section off, dig all the cracks out, and then continue. You can see I'm checking every little crack. That's where that 2-toes crevice tool comes handy. It's good and sharp and just tears right into those crevices. Here's a piece of gold really wedged down in this crack. I have to pull out my new 2-toes crevice pick to get it out. I've been wanting to buy one of these for a while and I love it. It works really good. I'm not sure if you guys can see that piece of gold way back in that crevice. For some reason I didn't film it very good. I actually grab it with my tweezers and set it up on bedrock here. Here I start just snuffing up the gold. It's getting towards the end of the day and I just want to get as much gold as possible. If you notice I don't show much of me cleaning out the crack. Right here was a nice crack. I found 2 nice bits in here. One nice big flake and another chunky bit. Excuse my camera job here. A little wobbly.
Oh yeah.
Not too shabby. Better than the first time, that's for sure.
Cousin's pan. Oh, nice baby. There's gold right there. Some lead. More little flakes here. Not bad. So we made it back home. It was another beautiful day out in the high Sierras. Found lots of good gold, and yeah, and we had a really good time. I hope everybody had an awesome 4th of July. And yeah, let's get this gold weighed up. But before we get to weighing up the gold and showing off the gold, I wanted to do a shout out to Heritage Gold Rush. Cody sent me some awesome gifts for joining up with him. Sent me some products you can get from his store. He's selling 2 toes crevice tools. Best crevice tool out there. This is the only crevice tool I'll use. I love them. He also sent me the crevice pick. This thing's awesome, getting the little tight cracks. Get the nuggets out. Garrett scoop. I did a new scoop. My other one was cracked. And this thing's cool. I've never seen one of these. It's a nugget stash. You squeeze the sides like that. You can stick your nuggets on the inside, and it seals back up. You know, instead of carrying around a old pill bottle or something. I thought this was really cool. Never seen one. And he also sent me the snuffer bottle. If y'all have been watching my channel for a while, I am not a fan of these, but the brand I had was different, and this actually worked. I didn't use it too much today, just because I was nervous. I literally lost all my gold out of the last one I had. But he sends you with instructions, and yeah, I actually kind of like it. I kind of like how this tube can extend out as far as you want it, and where the other one I had, it didn't come with any instructions. It didn't tell me to push this, I guess the straw up to the top when you're not using it. So we'll find out if the gold's still in there. Oh, and I want to also show you these. My cousin's making these little pans for me to throw in on some of my giveaways. These are the 3 colors we're going to have. I wish I could put my emblem in the middle, but that'll come later. I think they're awesome. But yeah, let's look at this gold and get it weighed up. So it was a pretty good day. Didn't find no monster nuggets, but I found quite a bit of nice flakes, chunky flakes. My cousin's stepson did okay. Get most of that up. I bought new bottles for my snuffer bottles that I make. This one worked awesome. It has a seal on the inside. The other bottles that I bought didn't. The only thing I don't like is the hole's kind of small, but it worked awesome. There's a piece of the glue. Found a bunch of lead. Yeah, there it is. Hoping for a gram, but I'm not, my hopes aren't too high. Probably 3/4 of a gram. Yeah, I'll get it dried up and we'll weigh it up. Alright, I got all the gold all dried up. Let's weigh a couple of these bigger pieces. Nice flake. 0.10. Nice thick bit. 0.05. Alright, let's just weigh it all up. Come on, gram. I'm doubting it's a gram, but maybe. I've always been horrible at guessing, so here's the hoping. Nope, not getting a gram. 0.65, not too bad. Not too bad, 0.65. I've had better or worse days. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope I earned your subscription. And I hope you guys had a great 4th of July and an even better weekend. And I'll see you all in the next one.